Hello! While you are concentrating on watching this video, millions of neurons inside your brain interact and communicate with each other chemically, which causes electric impulses, known as brain waves. Brain waves have different frequencies divided into 4 basic types. Delta, the slowest speed that occurs during deep sleep. Theta is a slow wave in the pre-sleep state. Alpha is a slightly faster speed than delta and theta, a relaxed state. Beta are fast waves in a state of vigilance and concentration. In the healthy functioning of the brain, the speed of the brain waves is suitable for the desired tasks. It becomes fast when working or studying, moderate in times of rest, and slow during sleep. But for many reasons, the level of the waves may become disrupted. It becomes fast in situations that require slow waves, or slow in cases that require fast speed. This dysregulation is present in some disorders, such as depression, anxiety, sleep disorder, epilepsy, and ADHD, or developmental disorders such as autism. For example, a child with ADHD is supposed to have beta brain waves, the fast waves, while in class to be able to focus and concentrate. But in the case of ADHD, the brain is producing too many theta waves, the slow waves, and therefore the child cannot focus or concentrate in the classroom and is constantly moving in order to stay awake. Also, a person who his brain is producing too many beta waves could suffer from anxiety or obsessive-compulsive disorder, and a person who produces too many alpha waves may suffer from depression. With technological development, specialists have been able to invent devices that reveal organ functions, such as MRI, ECG that measures the electrical activity of the heartbeat, and EEG that measures the electrical activity of the brain. The scientists' creativity didn't stop at this point. They invented brain training devices to reset and regulate the brain's waves in case of imbalanced performance. This type of training is called neurofeedback. Neurofeedback therapy is like a mirror of the brain that reflects its performance and helps it to modify itself through learning. The treatment occurs by placing sensors on specific points on the client's scalp. Every point is associated with the part of the brain that is responsible for certain functions. An appropriate point is selected based on the client's symptoms. These sensors are wired to a special device that amplifies the waves and translate the information to data that are able to be read on a computer. This process is as same as the EEG. It is non-invasive and there is no electricity going to the brain in any way. Reading the brain waves is the only thing that occurs. With neurofeedback, the client can learn how to regulate his brain waves through immediate reinforcement or reward that he gets audibly through a tone that is heard or visually across the screen. When the client sits in front of a TV screen and plays a game or watches a movie. For example, in this game, the client is supposed to shoot spaceships. When the brain waves are in the suitable level, the vehicle will move and shoot the spaceships. If the brain waves are slower or faster than the norm, the vehicle will move without shooting or shoot without moving. So, in order to win, the client should make the vehicle move and shoot at the same time by making the brain waves stay in the desired range. You could wonder how the brain learns by itself. In fact, all that we have learned since we were born is due to our brain receiving information from our senses. And with repetition and behavioral reinforcement, the learning will be stored. Clarifying example. When a young child learns how to ride a bike, at first he doesn't have the ability to balance, and no matter how his parents explain how to ride, he will not learn until he gets on the bike by himself and tries several times. After repetition, attempts, and encouragement, he will be able to balance and learn how to ride. All these procedures occurred within the brain. Usually, riding acquisition continues to exist just like skills that the child acquires. This is similar to what happens in neurofeedback. The brain learns how to regulate the electrical waves, and by repeating the training, the brain will acquire the skill, and it will remain and last. Neurofeedback therapy is not used to treat disorders only, but as a training method to improve students' academic achievement and to enhance athletes' performance. Neurofeedback therapy has proved its effectiveness through numerous scientific studies over decades, and it's taught at some American universities, such as St. Mary's University.